No team in this tournament has gotten off to a faster start than the 1985 Kansas City Royals. They're 3-0 with a plus 21 run differential. If they win the game today, they're going to be serious contenders in the standings. The 1988 Athletics are the opponents today. This is an important game for them. I don't have the Apba teams for 89 and 90. I have one of them from Steve's copy deck, but I don't think I want to put that on the channel. So this is an important game for the 88 A's to get that core of the team involved in this tournament. Today it's the 1988 Oakland Athletics at the 1985 Kansas City Royals.
What a wonderful world.
Here's the starting lineup for the Athletics: Polonia, Lansford, Canseco, McGuire, Henderson, and Parker, Steinbeck, Weiss, and Hubbard. They're fielding column 2. We'll be using basic Apba today. Wilson, Sheridan, Brett, Balboni, White, McCrae, Motley, Sunberg, and Biancalana are the batting order for the Kansas City Royals. They're going to be fielding column 1. Sheridan will improve that and get them to the first column. Kurt Young is on the mound for the Oakland Athletics. He is a grade C pitcher with no modifiers. And Mark Gubizaw is pitching for the Royals, grade C, with a Y strikeout modifier. We are ready to roll the dice at Kauffman Stadium in 3, 2, 1. Here's the pitch to Luis Polonia. 2-4 is a swing and a miss, strike 3. Mark Gubizaw strikes out Luis Polonia to start this game. Carney Lansford is the batter, 1-5. Lansford hits a line drive to left field. Pat Sheridan recoups and throws it back into the infield. A's have a man on. That brings up Jose Canseco, a 40-40 man in 1988, 42 homers and 40 stolen bases. And speaking of steals, Lansford steals second on the first pitch to the batter, strike 1 on Canseco. Next roll is a 3-5. Lansford's full on the pitch. He hits a ground ball the other way to the first baseman, Steve Balboni, who goes to the bag unassisted. Base runner goes to third. He's at 90 feet away with 2 outs. Brings up Mark McGuire, 32 homers in 1988. McGuire gets a 3-2 roll, and it's a ground ball to Frank White at second base. Throw to first, and the A's are retired in the first inning. 0-0, Royals coming to bat. Willie Wilson leads off for the Royals. He's 5 for 14 in this series, and he has hit 2 triples. Kurt Young gets his sign, and here's the pitch. Wilson hits a ground ball to shortstop. Walt Weiss is up with it, throws to first. The speedy Wilson's kept off the base paths, 1 down. Here's Pat Sheridan playing for the first time in the project, 21. Is a fly ball to Luis Polonia in left. Polonia makes the catch for the second out. Here's George Brett. Brett is 5 for 10, hitting 500 with 3 doubles in the project. 53 is a 20. Ground ball to Hubbard, but he bubbles it. E4. Brett's on with 2 outs. Steve Balboni. Balboni rolls a 2-2 roll. That's a hit column roll for Balboni. And 1-5 is a drive. It might be. It could be. It is out of here. The Royals strike for 2 in the first inning. Balboni, who hit 36 home runs in 1985, circles them all. Drives in George Brett ahead of him. These are both unearned runs against Kurt Young, as the inning should have been over with that error. All right, Frank White comes up with the bases empty, and he lines a single into left field. Fast runner at first with 2 outs. Here's Hal McRae. We've gone through 6 dice rolls, so I need another roll here. McRae rolls a drive. It might be, it could be, it is out of here, and the Royals are red hot. They have struck for 4 runs in the first. They scored 3 in the first yesterday. They've got 4 now on 2-run home runs by Steve Balboni and Hal McRae. Here's Darryl Motley. Motley rolls a 1-3. That's a 40 foul ball. And 1-4 will end the inning with a fly out to the left fielder, Luis Polonia. But the Royals score 4 times with 3 hits and an error. We go to the second, 4-0 in Kansas City. Dave Henderson leads off the second inning for Oakland. Now they've got a lot of work to do. 1-6 is the ground ball to the shortstop. Buddy Biancalana throws to Balboni at first. Henderson is retired. The Cobra, Dave Parker, longtime Pittsburgh Pirate, rolls a 5-5 roll, and that's going to be a base hit for Dave Parker. Slow runner at first. Catcher Terry Steinbach. Play it safe with my slow runners unless I say otherwise. Steinbach rolls a 5-5 roll, and that is a single to center field. Parker will hold it at second. All right, Oakland's got first and second with 1 down, and shortstop Walt Weiss. Weiss rolls a 1-4. That's a fly out to the left fielder, Pat Sheridan. And now Glenn Hubbard, nicknamed Hubby, not sure why they didn't call him Mother Hubbard. He rolls a 3-2, and that's going to be a ground ball to Frank White at second, and that'll end the inning. The A's get 2 hits and strand 2 runners. Bottom of the second, 4-0 Kansas City. Sundberg, Biancalana, and Wilson will bat in the second for Kansas City. All right, Sundberg rolls a 2-5, and that's going to be a high pop-up on the infield, taken by Carney Lansford. 1 out. Buddy Biancalana, made famous by David Letterman. All right, Biancalana rolls a 2-3, and that's a comebacker back to Young. He throws the first. 2 outs. Top of the Royals order, and Willie Wilson. Wilson grounds out to shortstop. He is 0 for 2 with 2 ground outs to the shortstop. Top of the third, KC 4, Oakland 0. A's will start at the top, Polonia, Lansford, and Canseco. Luis Polonia, a very good leadoff hitter at 292, stole 24 bases. 6 is a comebacker back to Gubazal, who throws the first. 1 out. Here's Carney Lansford, and Lansford draws a base on balls for Mark Gubazal. So he's been on base twice, singled and walked. Fast runner at first. Jose Canseco has got home run numbers on the corners. 6-1 roll for Canseco is a 12. Ground ball to Frank White, it might be 2. Flip to Biancalana and over to first. It is a 4-6-3 twin killing. A's are down in the third. 4-0 Kansas City. All right, Kurt Young returns to the mound. He played 11 seasons in the major leagues and then became a pitching coach for the A's and the San Francisco Giants. He's pitching to Pat Sheridan. 1-6 is a ground ball to the A shortstop Walt Weiss to throw to first. 1 out. Here's George Brett. Brett reached by air, helped start the rally in the first inning. Brett rolls a 1-1 roll. That's going to be a line drive down the line over the head of McGuire. It's going to roll into the corner, and another double for George Brett. That's his fourth double in the project. Here's Steve Balboni, who homered his first time up. Balboni rolls a 6-6 roll, and there's a drive by Bonesy. It might be, it could be, it's out of here. His second home run of the day, second two-run home run of the day. Balboni has 4 RBIs, and the Royals go up 6-0. Here's Frank White. 6-5 roll as they pop up to the catcher, 2 outs. And Hal McRae rolls a 4-1, and that's a ground out to shortstop. But the Royals have been getting some great offensive dice rolls. They get 2 more runs on 2 hits. We go to the fourth, 6-0 Kansas City. Mark McGuire leads off the fourth for the A's, now down by half a dozen. 1-3 roll is a base on balls for McGuire. Second walk surrendered by Mark Gubicza. Here's Hindu. He rolls a 2-1. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Brings up the Cobra, Dave Parker. Parker's rolls a 5-2. That's going to be a ground ball to third. 5-4-3, inning-ending double play. A's having trouble getting the offense going. They keep hitting into DPs. Bottom of the fourth, 6-0 Kansas City. Darryl Motley will lead off for the Royals. Flew out to left field his first time out. And this time he hits a ground ball to second baseman Mother Hubbard. Throws him out, 1 out. Here's Sonny Sunbird. Rolls a 6-2, and that's a swing and a miss, strike 3. 2 outs. And Buddy Biancalana rolls a 6-3, and that's going to be a fly out to the right fielder, Jose Canseco. So a clean inning by Kurt Young here. Top of the fifth, it's 6-0 Kansas City. Steinbach, Weiss, and Hubbard do up for Oakland. 1-6 roll for Steinbach is a ground ball to Buddy Biancalana at short. The throw to Balboni. Steinbach is out. Walt Weiss rolls a 2-2 roll, and that's going to be a base hit. 4th hit for the A's. All singles. Here is Glenn Hubbard. Hubbard rolls a 4-5. That's going to be a walk. Hubbard does his job. The A's need base runners. Let's go to the top of the order for Luis Polonia. Polonia rolls a 1-3. Ground ball to second base, muffed by Frank White. E4, and that's going to load the bases. And in my Apba book, it's kind of a weird entry here. On the first column, which is the Royals, or fielding column 1, it says, safe on an error, filling the bases, assist, shortstop, air, second base. So there shouldn't be an assist on the play. That's a printing mistake. Should be E second base. And they have that correct in the second column. And the third column, just E second base. So bases are loaded for the A's. First real trouble for Mark Gubicza. Royals are going to play their infield back, hoping for a double play. On the fifth die roll, 4-2 roll for Carney Langsford is a 39. And play result is a runner out, Walt Weiss trying to steal home. Tag out by the catcher. So 2 on the play. Polony goes to second, and Hubbard goes to third. 1 down, second and third. All right, Jose Canseco's the batter. All right, small problem here. Carney Lansford, I had the camera off. He draws a walk, loading the bases. There's two outs. You got Lansford at first, Polony is at second, and Hubbard at third. Here comes Canseco, Gubazal with the pitch. 1-6 is a ground ball to the shortstop. Buddy Biancalana throws the first for the third out. Well, the A's get 4 runners on. Nobody scores. They have stranded 7 base runners in this game. We go to the bottom of the 5th. We're halfway through. 6-0 Kansas City. All right, the A's are going to bring in a new pitcher for the 5th inning here. Todd Burns. He's a grade B pitcher with no modifiers. Started 14 games, relieved in 3, so he'll be called on long relief here. Willie Wilson's the batter for Kansas City, top of the Royals order. 4-3 is a ground ball back to Burns. He throws out the speedy Wilson, 1 gone. Pat Sheridan rolls a 4-6, and that's a swing and a miss. Strike 3. And George Brett rolls a 5-1, which is a fly out the center field. Would have been a hit if the C pitcher was still in. 3 up and 3 down for the Royals. We go to the top of the 6th. 6-0 Kansas City. All right, Mark Gubazal pitched 14 seasons. And by the time he retired, he was first in strikeouts for the Royals and third in wins. And inducted into the Royals Hall of Fame in 2006. He's currently the broadcaster for the Los Angeles Angels. He's a color commentator. Mark McGwire leads off for Oakland. 4-3 roller. McGwire is a roller back to the pitcher, Gubazal. 1 out. Dave Henderson rolls a 5-2. Ground ball to third. George Brett to Balboni. Henderson's retired. Here's the Coper, Dave Parker. 3-3 rolls, a hit column roll for Parker. 4-2 is going to be a double. Parker is 2 for 3. He's in scoring position for Terry Steinbach. Steinbach rolls a 5-1. Ground ball to first base. Fielded by Balboni. He steps on the bag. 3 outs, no runs, a hit, 1 left. For the bottom of the 6th, it's 6-0 Royals. Steve Balboni, who made the last play on defense, he's having quite a game. He will lead off for the Royals. He is 2 for 2 with 2 home runs and 4 RBIs. 6-6 roll for Balboni. There's another drive. It might be, it could be his 3rd home run of the day. Steve Balboni gives the Royals a 7-0 lead. 5 ribbies for Balboni. He is having a career day today. Frank White rolls a 2-5. That is a fly out to center field. Play made by Hindu. 1 out. Here's McRae. Let's see, McRae hits a ground ball to the shortstop. Walt Weiss is up with it. Throws to McGuire at first. 2 outs. Here's Motley. Motley rolls a 4-6, and that's another roll out to the shortstop. Royals score 1 on 1 hit. Balboni's 3rd home run of the day. Top of the 7th, Kansas City 7, Oakland 0. All right, the Royals pitchers have gone 15 consecutive innings without being scored on. This inning, it'll be Weiss, Hubbard, and Polonia. All right, Gubazal is offering to Walt Weiss is a 4-2. That's going to be a 23. Fly ball to left field, but dropped by Pat Sheridan for an E7. Puts Weiss on at first. Here's Glenn Hubbard. Hubbard rolls a 2-3. Play result 26. Slow auto to Frank White. He goes to Biancalana at second base to retire Walt Weiss. No throw to first, fielder's choice. And now Glenn Hubbard's the runner at first base. Luis Polonia. Polonia rolls a 6-4, and that's a swing and a miss. Strike 3. Third strikeout for Gubazal. He's punched out Polonia twice. Here is Carney Lansford. Lansford hits a line drive to center field. That's a base hit. Runner goes to second and stops there. First and second, Oakland, and Carney Lansford's been on base all 4 times, 2 singles and 2 walks. Here's Jose Canseco. He's got runners at first and second. He batted with the bases loaded earlier, but didn't deliver. His roll is a 5-1. That's an 8. And that is going to be a single over shortstop. That's going to score Hubbard. Lansford goes to third. RBI single for Jose Canseco gets the Athletics on the board. It is 7-1 Oakland, and Gubazal is now a D pitcher. He's tired. Timeout. I know if I mentioned that 15-inning scoreless streak by Royals pitching, that would probably end here. And it does. Joe Beckwith is the new pitcher for Kansas City. Gubazal goes 6 2/3. Let's see, the run that scored is unearned. Beckwith is pitching to Mark McGuire. Need a new dice roll. Here's the pitch to McGuire. 5-3 is a 19. Fielding column 1. Error by George Brett at third base. Everybody moves up 90 feet. That scores Lansford. Canseco goes to second. No RBI in the play. It's 5-2 or 7-2 Royals now. Here's Henderson. Well, we can still say the Royals have pitched 16 consecutive innings without giving up an earned run. Errors have been a problem in this inning. 6-4 is a swing and a miss. Strike 3. 2 runs on 1 hit. Make that 2 hits. 2 runs on 2 hits. 7th inning stretch time, Royals 7 and the A's 2. In this project, Kansas City's put up a lot of innings with a lot of crooked number scores in these innings. 3-3, 4-3 in 4 innings yesterday. 4-2 and a couple of innings today. Jim Sundberg leads off for Kansas City in the last of the 7th inning. He rolls a 1-2, and that's a ground ball to Glenn Hubbard at second base. Sundberg is the first out. Here's Buddy Biancalana. He rolls a 2-6, and that's a swing and a miss, strike 3. Biancalana's 0 for 3 today. Willie Wilson. Wilson gets a 1-1 roll. That's a hit column roll. And 6-6 is a drive by Willie Wilson. It might be. It could be. It is out of here. A home run for Willie Wilson. He had 4 in 85. Doesn't do that often, but does here. The Royals have hit 5 home runs today and lead 8-2. Brings up Pat Sheridan. Sheridan rolls a 2-5, and that's a base hit by Sheridan. He's 1 for 4. George Brett. Brett leads a fly ball deep to right. It will stay in the ballpark and be hauled in by Jose Canseco if it doesn't bounce over his head and go over the wall. He's got it. 3 outs. Royals get 1 run on 2 hits. Top of the 8th. Kansas City 8, Oakland 2. All right, Dave Parker is 2 for 3 today. Leads off for the Athletics. They're still down by half a dozen runs. Joe Beckwith comes back out to pitch the 8th. 2-6 is a comebacker back to Beckwith. He fields it and throws the first. 1 gone. Terry Steinbach rolls a 5-4, and it's a fly ball to right field. Daryl Motley has it his sights and makes the catch. Walt Weiss rolls a 5-4 as well, rinse and repeat. 3 up and 3 down for the A's in the 8th. Bottom of the 8th inning, 8-2, Kansas City. All right, now's not the time to go to the concession stand or the restroom. Here comes Steve Balboni. He is 3 for 3 with 3 home runs. Can he get 4 today? Here's the pitch from Todd Burns to Steve Balboni. It's a 3-2 roll. 1 digit away from giving him a chance. Balboni rolls one to second base. Hubbard throws to first. And for the first time, the A's have kept Balboni from going deep. Here's Frank White. 2-5 roll. That's a fly out to center field. Dave Henderson on the catch. McRae rolls a 4-2, and that's a ground ball to third base. Lansford throws to McGuire, and the Royals are down in order in the 8th. Go to the top of the 9th. Kansas City, 8, Oakland 2. All right, Glenn Hubbard, who is 0 for 2, will lead off for Oakland. Just 3 outs left to play with. Got a mountain to climb. Here's a pitch from Joe Beckwith to Glenn Hubbard. 3-6 is a base on balls. Mother Hubbard does his job. He draws the walk. They need base runners. Here's Luis Polonia, 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts. Polonia rolls a 2-4. That's a swing and a miss. And for the third time, Luis Polonia's U-turn back to the dugout. Carney Lansford rolls a 6-4, and he swings and misses strike 3. Last chance for the A's is Jose Canseco. Canseco rolls a play result 17, which is a base hit to right field. Hubbard is going to play it safe and hold at second base because they're way behind. No reason to take any chances on the bases. Here's Mark McGuire, 2 on and 2 out. McGuire rolls a 4-4 roll. That's an 8 against a D pitcher. Single over the shortstop. Since we're playing safe, the bases are loaded. For Dave Henderson. Need a new dice roll. We've read 6 rolls. Here's the pitch to Henderson. 2-6 is a ground ball to shortstop. Biancalana's got it. The throw to first. That's the ball game. The A's leave them loaded, and it's kind of the story of their day today. They've left a ton of runners on base. Final score, Kansas City 8, Oakland 2. It was another banner day for the Royals bats. First of all, Oakland scored 2 runs on 9 hits and no errors. There were some errors by the Royals here. I forgot to count that up. 1, 2, 3 errors by Kansas City. So 8 runs, 8 hits, and 3 errors by the Royals. Kurt Young is a loser. And Mark Ubizaw, who goes 6 2/3 innings and gives up no earned runs, is the winning pitcher. Home runs today by the Royals. Steve Balboni hit 3 of them. Willie Wilson had 1, and Hal McRae had 1. Now, Balboni is the star of the game today. He had a day he will not forget. 3 for 4, 3 homers, and 5 RBIs. So in the project, Balboni is 4 for 15 with 3 homers and 6 RBIs. Our next game will be the 1990 Cincinnati Reds. We'll be back to the number 1 spots in the pitching rotations. It's going to be Saberhagen against Jose Rio. Join us for that one. Thanks for watching. Have a good day, and may God bless.
Yeah.